All right, so here we are. Let's start taking the old air filter off. Okay. Okay, covers off. Looks like I need to get a Torx bit. Luckily I have them right here. Let's see how good I am. Oh, way too big. All right, there it is. Not super tight at all. Well, you look at the surface area of the stock air filter compared to the new one. What a difference. Let's see here. That right off. I'm going to try to keep all of this together as a unit. So it looks like we got to take those old breathers off. Let's see if I have the right size here. Okay, we get these breather bolts out. Okay, so there's that. It also says that you have to take this original mounting plate off too. So what I'm going to do here is I'll take that. Just drop this like this for now. Set it here. All right, let's see about getting the Allen key for that. Okay, so now the one thing I'm gonna do a little research on, I'm gonna take a break here, is I'm gonna research if I could leave this back in here or if it will get in the way. I hate to leave that open. I know it doesn't go anywhere, but I'll see how it looks. All right, we'll be right back with the installation portion. All right, so we're back. I looked into it. I put this screw back in. It should not be affected by the back plate. So we're going to start the install. I've read the directions. I'll be checking them here and there, but I pretty much know what's going on here to start this. All right, so the first thing they tell you to do is the kit comes with the back plate and you have 2 O-rings. What I'm going to do, oops, not that much, but is take a little oil and just put a little oil on the O-rings, because I know when you're doing oil changes and everything with O-rings, it helps them seat if you put a little oil on them. So we'll go ahead, we put the oil on that. Then the next thing they tell you to do is to, one side of this gasket has an adhesive on it. So what we'll do is we're going to peel the backing and we're going to stick it to the back plate, okay? On the induction side. So you want to make sure the screw holes are all nice and lined up. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Okay, now they tell you you want to take the breathers and put Loctite on them. I know I have Loctite somewhere here. Make sure you use blue, otherwise you'll never get them off. So what I'm going to do is just, it says to put the Loctite on the breather bolts and a little bit on the threads up there. So what I'm going to do is just put a touch on there. We'll set that one down. We'll put a touch on here. Set that one down. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a dab right there on both of those. Okay, and then what it says to do is we'll take the back plate, hold it up here, okay, and then it says to just start your breathers, okay. And what I'll do is I'll take the socket, just turn them in a little by hand, get them started. Okay, and I'm going to put the socket on them. I'm not going to tighten them. I'm just drawing them in so they're a little closer to being tight. Okay. Okay, I felt it like it started biting in, so I'm going to back off a little on that one. Okay, still not really tight. You want to have them loose so it can move around. Okay, now they tell you you want to, let's see, I am going to go to the directions. Thread air cleaner, mounting screws 5 through the mounting bracket 6. Okay. So mounting bracket 6 is this here, and I'm assuming it could only go on one way, just like that. The Harley symbol is straight up and down. All right, so we got to put some Loctite on these bolts also. So I'll put a drop on there. Whoop. Helps if you put the bracket on. Just get it started. Okay. We'll set that one in there, and we'll put a little bit extra on there. Okay, set that in. We'll do this one. Okay, let's put the cap on the Loctite for now. Okay, we'll get these started. There we go, looking good. All right, let's take a quick look at the directions. So at that point, it's saying alternately secure the breather screws. Boom, boom. Tighten to the torque of 120 to 144 inch-pounds. Okay, so I do have a torque wrench here. I know a lot of people probably don't have a torque wrench, so you're gonna have to do it by hand. You don't want to over crank anything. All right, so this is a 3/8 drive, and I do have an adapter because this wrench, I'll leave that off for now. This wrench is a 1/4 inch drive, so I'll put that adapter on to 3/8, set it to tighten. Okay, and what did I say? Alternately. All right, well, I got the wrong bit on for now because it's going to be this one. We're doing the breather screws first. All right, so alternately the breather screws, 120 to 44. So I'm going to probably go 130. Okay. So let's crank this up. So there's numbers written on the wrench, and you can see they're inch-pounds. So that's 120. And what did I say I want to do? Well, about 130. Let's see how that is. Oh, I am at 130. Sorry about that. So that is 130 right there. All right, so we're just gonna hit that one, and we're gonna go over to this one. Now with a torque wrench, it'll go click, clink, 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 and that means it's at your designated. Hear that? Click, click. So that one's good. All right, and I know I went the second time, but it says it's good up to 144. So I'm set there with that, and I'm confident in it. So we could take off the socket. Now we're gonna go, let's see, it says to secure the 3 air cleaner screws to 55 to 60 inch-pounds. Okay, so we got to crank the wrench down. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? All right, so that's 50, and it's saying 55 to 60. So that's 55. We'll do 57. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna crank on that one a little, crank on that one a little, crank on that one a little. Oh, that one's torqued, that one's torqued, and that one's torqued. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what's next here. All right, so now press breather plug 7 into breather screws cavities, aligning tubes with recessed and back plate. Okay, so these are the breather tubes. What they do is when if it blows out, goes through here and feeds it back into the carburetor. Okay, so that's one in. That's 2 in. Oh, so far this is a simple installation. Shouldn't say that because it's not done yet. Stuff always goes wrong when you say that. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Installation of the air filter cover. Install the air cleaner element and cover before tightening the center screw. Align. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we are gonna take the air cleaner, right, I got to put a little bit of Loctite on this bolt. It calls for Loctite. Worried that that's going to fall. Alright, this has to be torqued to a certain level too, but for now I'm just using the regular ratchet to get it near where it has to be. Alright, so let's put on the torque wrench. This is saying that you want to torque it to 33 to 60 inch, or 36 to 60 inch pounds. Install and cover before tightening, align, blah 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 blah. 36 to 60, that's a big window. Okay, I'm gonna set it to like 45. I think right now I'm at 50. There, so that's at 45. But they're saying the other thing before we tighten it here, you want to make sure you have it right where you want it. Okay? So you want that nice and level. What I want to do is try to line it up with the lines on the gas tank. Let me stand up and take a look. See what it looks like. I'm thinking down just a touch on the right hand side. Boom. I think that's pretty good, so let's hit it with the torque wrench here. There it is. Definitely have to just wipe it down here a little bit. Get any excess oils and whatever off of it. Wow. That's really nice. All right, guys. So this is going to do it for the install of the Screamin Eagle high flow air filter. If you have any questions, leave them in the section below. If you like my videos and you want to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications. And from here, I'm going to shoot the video of me putting in the FP3 fuel pack, because that needs to go on now before I could ride. So that video will be dropping within the week after you see this one. So this is Carl saying laugh a lot, be nice, and stay safe.